Good morning, and welcome to this very special celebration. I'm Brandon Grooms, a sophomore at KIPP St. Louis High School, and this is my brother, Braylon.
Hi, my name is Braylon Grooms, and I am an 8th grader at KIPP Inspire Academy. And this is our mom, Tamara Beasley. She's more than our mom. She is the office coordinator at our KIPP St. Louis High School. We are so honored to welcome you to the virtual 2021 Champions Breakfast Celebration.
Good morning. My name is Ocean Conrad. I am a first grader and I attend at KIPP Wisdom Academy. This is my mom, Mrs. Stephanie Harris. She's the talent recruitment manager for KIPP St. Louis. Brandon, Braylon, and I, along with our moms, will be your masters of ceremony.
We are excited to share some reflections, performances, and highlights from our KIPP students, former students, and teachers.
We'll also hear from current and former board members whose determination and hard work have helped KIPP St. Louis become the largest charter school district in the city. At this time, I'd like to introduce our founding board chair, Greg Wendt.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the KIPP St. Louis Champions Breakfast. I'm Greg Wendt. I was KIPP's first board chair here in St. Louis, so I've gotten to watch the growth and success of KIPP from day one. The story of that success is really the story of so many individuals contributing to what we are today. KIPP's champions are almost like a relay team, carrying the baton, then passing it forward. Two people who ran incredible and vital legs of the relay, and without whom KIPP really would not even exist today here in St. Louis, are Dave Farr and former Mayor Francis Slay. But so many other indispensable runners along the way deserve mentioning. I'm thinking Walter Metcalf, Gabe Gore, and the incredibly special Maxine Clark. Then the baton has gone to a whole new group of runners: John Kemper, Kyle Chapman, Michael Neidorf. We've come such a long way from when we were one school that had a gym that had no heat. I think we also have to pay special tribute to our marathon runner, Kelly Garrett, for his amazing work and for being forever vigilant that KIPP stays on the right path. Nelson Mandela said, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." I believe that. And I also believe that year by year, grade by grade, student by student, our KIPP schools here in St. Louis are changing the world. Thanks to the champions and everybody else who make that possible.
Thank you, Mr. Wendt, for bringing KIPP to St. Louis to ensure we receive a great education. Now we'd like to introduce KIPP's Executive Director, Mr. Kelly Garrett.
Thank you, Brandon, and welcome to our first ever and fingers crossed last ever virtual Champions Breakfast. I'm so glad you're all able to join us this morning to celebrate our students, teachers, and you, our donors, who have been such a wonderful support, especially in a challenging year. And I'd like to recognize our Champions Breakfast sponsors who have made this celebration possible. Thank you to all of the sponsors who you should see listed on the screen for supporting our schools. Their generosity extends beyond the dollars they've given. They are all truly part of our KIPP team and family. The past year has presented challenges unlike any we've ever seen, but it also gave us opportunities. At KIPP, we say that we'll find a way or make one, and our KIPP team and family has spent the past year doing just that. When our country was turned upside down with the spread of COVID-19 in March 2020, our KIPP team responded swiftly. We scrambled to bring home KIPPsters who were stranded at college without the means to return. We worked with the City of St. Louis and a host of organizations to feed children who relied daily on school breakfast and lunch. Our teachers and staff mobilized to reach all our students with virtual lessons so they could continue to learn and complete their school year. It meant printing and mailing lesson packets to all 2,500 students while we worked to identify those who needed Chromebooks and internet connections and then provide the necessary technology to close the digital divide for our students. We set up meal sites at our schools and loaded meals onto buses and distributed nearly 250,000 meals. We set up a family support fund. Families who had been hard hit financially could apply for help directly with rent and utilities. In the ensuing months, teachers and staff have continued to work tirelessly to not only keep students on track with their learning, both in person and virtual, but to create joyful spaces in which every student is celebrated. It takes incredible energy and commitment to do this work in the best of times. These past months have presented formidable challenges, and I'm amazed and awed by the ways in which our teachers have supported and encouraged each other and our KIPP students. I'd like to share with you our mission, vision, and equity statements. At KIPP, these are more than words. They're the foundation on which we're building a better tomorrow. They drive us to show up for our students and families and for each other.
Our mission, together with families and communities, we create joyful, academically excellent schools that prepare students with the skills and confidence to pursue the path they choose, college, career, and beyond, that they can lead fulfilling lives and build a more just world. Our vision, every child grows up free to create the future they want for themselves and their communities. Our equity statement, KIPP St. Louis is committed to becoming an anti-racist and anti-sexist organization by confronting inequities, barriers, and oppressive policies and systems.
KIPP St. Louis has experienced a lot of growth throughout the past 11 years. We started with 5th graders in middle school, and after several years grew down to add elementary school. And 4 years ago, we launched a high school, ensuring that our students could stay with KIPP until college. This brings me to the champions we are honoring this year. Our founding class from 2009 who are graduating from college, our first class to attend 4 years of the KIPP St. Louis High School who are graduating this month, and our teachers who have been integral to KIPP's continued success. I'd like to start by recognizing our high school graduates. Let's learn more about some of the members of our first class of graduating high school seniors.
Thank you for attending the KIPP St. Louis Champions Breakfast. My name is DeAndre and I'm a senior graduating from KIPP St. Louis High School. KIPP has played an important role in my education by giving me the resources that I need to further my education, whether it be getting help with ACT prep or even learning more about finances, which is something that's going to be important in college. After graduation, I plan on attending a 4-year university. I definitely want to go for administration or marketing. In 5 years, if I'm not administering someone else's business, I'm going to take a step back and probably focus on my own business because that's something that I've always wanted to do. But lastly, I would like to thank you guys for funding me and my classmates' education.
Hi, my name is Latrice, and I entered KIPP St. Louis High School when I was a sophomore. I'm really grateful that I joined KIPP because they allowed me to accelerate my high school career by pushing me to become a junior my sophomore year due to me having extra credits from my previous high school. KIPP also allowed me to take rigorous advanced courses like AP and dual credit classes. I've been afforded many scholarships like SLU's Presidential Scholarship and Harris Stowe's Top 100 Scholars, which is a full ride. I plan on pursuing a degree in psychology and focusing specifically on the mental health in Black communities.
It's so cool to hear from our high school seniors. They sound like grown-ups. I can't wait to see where they go next.
My experience at KHS has been nothing short of wonderful. Every time I walked in the doors, I felt embraced and welcome to be a part of KIPP. The teachers, admin, and all of the staff are loving, caring, and they only want the absolute best for you each and every day. They push me more and more every day, which turned me into the person I am right now. I love KIPP St. Louis High School. and I hope my last 2 years help me moving forward in life.
I enjoyed my time at the middle school with all the Phoenix Fridays, field trips, and class activities we did. But within the past year or so, my teachers have really pushed me to become high school ready. I know I'm not the only one among my peers who's excited to go to KIPP St. Louis High School next year because it means I'm one step closer to going to and through college.
It's my pleasure to now introduce John Kemper, past board chair and the current chair of the Fund for KIPP St. Louis.
Good morning, everyone. I'm John Kemper. I'm the CEO of Commerce Bank, and I'm the former chair of the KIPP St. Louis Board of Directors and the current chair of the Fund for KIPP St. Louis Board. I just wanted to join the other speakers today in welcoming you to our annual Champions Breakfast. Even with this changed format, it really is a great time to be together and to reflect on the many ways that KIPP has grown, and also to look forward to the exciting things that are on the horizon. From where I sit, it's been just incredible to see the growth of KIPP in recent years. Just a little over 4 years ago, we launched the KIPP St. Louis High School under the leadership of Nicole Newald and Tunisia Simmons. Now, this came after a period of intensive planning to make sure that we really launched with the right facilities, the right curriculum, the right people, and the right culture. And more recently, we've been able to launch the KIPP Pre-K program. Now, looking back, these were some really big decisions for the region, and also some challenging ones, I have to say, for the KIPP board. As a team and family, we took some significant risks, but with the benefit of hindsight, I think it really is clear that these were the right decisions for our KIPPsters. As we sit here together today, we can be proud of our integrated continuum of education that now spans pre-K all the way through 12th grade and beyond when you consider our KIPP through college and career program. So I just want to thank everyone today, all the people that have made this possible, both on the KIPP team and also in the community who have stepped up in so many ways to support KIPP over these past 11 years. I'm proud of what we've accomplished, and I'm more optimistic than ever about the future. Thank you.
Thanks, Mr. Kipper. We truly appreciate your leadership, guidance, and support of the last several years. Now, let's take an inside look at our youngest KIPPsters, who are our founding pre-K class at KIPP Wonder Academy.
Hi, I'm Chris Frills, and welcome to what our kids call the best school in the whole wide world, KIPP Wonder Academy. I'm the school leader and founder. This year, KIPP St. Louis founded a pre-K program where our kids come and feel loved and they learn. And equally as important, they are ready for kindergarten. But don't take my word for it. Let's take a look.
They are adorable. This has been a challenging year, and these kids have definitely been a bright spot. Now, I'd like to introduce Gabe Gore, past board chair, to talk more about KIPP's growth over the years.
Hi everyone, it's great to be here with you virtually. I've been asked to recount a little bit of the early beginnings of KIPP. The first thing I think about when I think about KIPP coming to St. Louis is the exciting news we received when we were told that St. Louis was being selected as the next KIPP expansion site. We were so excited because KIPP has such an excellent record around the country, and we couldn't wait to bring that opportunity to St. Louis. Once we were elected as a site, it was a lot of work to get the school up and running. Lots of difficulties encountered in tests and tribulations, but we made it through, and we opened in 2009. It was so great to see that accomplishment. I just remember our teachers and our staff and the students and the parents and how excited everybody was for the opportunity that a KIPP school opening in St. Louis represented. And the things that I saw in that first opening of the KIPP school with the students eager and ready to work, the parents excited for this opportunity for their kids and ready to commit and do whatever was necessary to make that opportunity real, and the teachers and staff, just a level of commitment and excitement about the opportunity. Those things were there on the first day. Those are the things that have guided us through the past 11 years. And we wouldn't be here today, and KIPP St. Louis wouldn't be where it is today, which is mind-boggling to me when I look at. It's just not something that could have been accomplished without the support of the entire community, the students, the parents, and just so excited to be here 11 years later with our first class of KIPP students graduating from college. To everyone involved, congratulations, job well done, thank you.
Thanks, Mr. Gore. You know, KIPP St. Louis began with only one middle school and didn't add elementary grades until KIPP Victory was founded in 2014. I'm so glad that KIPP recognized the importance of adding elementary school so Ocean didn't have to wait until middle school to become a KIPPster. KIPP started with older grades and then grew down. Now we have students in grades pre-kindergarten all the way through high school.
I love being a student at KIPP. I got to start back in person school in November. My teacher went to Mizzou, so that's the name of our class. I am a Zumba and yoga champ, and I like to figure out how different letters make different sounds together. It's called phonics. I also like being in person so I can dress really nice for school, give everyone the thumbs up when I see them. My teachers call me Mr. President. Mom, do you know why? I can't wait until I am a college grad. It's great to know I can stay at KIPP through high school.
From a staff perspective, it's awesome to know that our young KIPPsters will be able to stay at KIPP through high school. And we also support our students beyond high school with our KIPP through college team. I love working at the high school and seeing the work firsthand of the KIPP through college team. They've already helped Brandon so much. We've heard DeAndre mention KIPP through college earlier this morning, and not only do they help our high schoolers, but they stick with the students after high school and all the way through college. Now I'd like to introduce Maxine Clark, who has had a special relationship with our college students. She's known them since they started at KIPP in middle school and continues to stay engaged with them. Here's Ms. Clark.
Hi, KIPPsters, family, faculty, friends of KIPP. It's wonderful to see you again and to be reunited at this special time at our Champions event. I remember the first day that I walked into KIPP Inspire and met those fifth graders, our first students, our founding students, and talked about their futures and asked them what we could do to make school better for them, and have been friends with many of them through their high school and their college experience. I thought when we talked about the class of 2021, it seemed like a long time away, but here it is. We're proud of you. We can't wait for you to get out into the world and fulfill your dreams and help us make this country and the world a better place to live. All the very best to all of you. Have fun, and I look forward to seeing you soon.
Thank you, Miss Clark. Now let's hear from some of our first KIPPsters who are about to graduate from college.
Thank you for attending the KIPP St. Louis Champions Breakfast. My name is Sydney Robinson, and I attended KIPP Inspire Academy.
My name is Alexia McDermott, and I was in the KIPP St. Louis founding class at KIPP Inspire Academy.
My name is Deja Wood, and I was a founding student of KIPP St. Louis at KIPP Inspire Academy.
I am a current senior at Southeast Missouri State University, graduating in December 2021.
I am currently a student at Middle King University.
I'm currently a senior at Duke University and will be graduating next week.
I am majoring in biomedical sciences with a minor in chemistry. My passion is to help others in need and create generational health and wealth.
Majoring in both sociology and criminal justice.
Next week, I will receive a Bachelor of Arts in African and African American Studies with a minor in education and certificate in human rights.
After graduation, I plan to enjoy being a woman with a bachelor's degree. But most of all, I am going to attend medical school.
After graduation, I plan on attending law school. I hope to practice either family law/juvenile law or even civil rights law.
After graduation, I am taking a gap year to gain experience in education and child policy while studying for the LSAT in hopes of enhancing my future as an education law attorney. Within the next year, I plan to go to law school.
I am so grateful to KIPP for providing me with the resources and connections. In 2019, I was the finance intern at the KIPP Foundation in San Francisco. KIPP is my family.
I am grateful for KIPP for being the extra support system I needed at starting a new college in a new place where I knew nobody, but I always knew they were there for any type of support, from being someone I could call when I was frustrated to financial support.
I'm grateful for KIPP for its unwavering, invaluable support throughout my academic career thus far, whether that has meant mentorship, connections to opportunities, or assistance as we find ourselves in unprecedented times amidst the pandemic. Thanks, KIPP St. Louis, for championing my education.
Thank you to all the seniors for telling us where you are now and what we have to look forward to. We know this has been a more challenging year and not the senior year that our seniors in college or high school were looking forward to, but they have been resilient.
And speaking of resilience, it's not just our students, but our teachers. We love our KIPP family and the teachers and staff who have gone the extra mile this year. My teachers have found fun ways to stay connected, like drive-through events and class games on Zoom.
Doing high school online was really hard at first, but my teachers let me know they were there to help me anytime I needed to call.
I got to go back to in-person classes first, so I got to see my teacher all the time. Though I wonder what she looks like without a mask.
I think all three of us can agree that the teachers have been our champions this year, and we appreciate everything that they do. Before we share a bit more about the teachers, here are our past and current KIPP board chairs, Kyle Chapman and June Fowler, to say a few words.
Good morning. I'm Kyle Chapman, past board chair of KIPP St. Louis. Thank you for joining us this morning at our KIPP St. Louis Champions Breakfast. Our vision at KIPP is to ensure that all children have access to amazing schools that can change their life's trajectories. We also believe that demographics do not determine destiny. Because of this belief, when a student enters our schools, regardless of background, we get to work on supercharging their education and giving them the skills and confidence they need to succeed. By creating joyful schools and classrooms, both in person and virtual, students will achieve at greater levels. And with KIPP through college support after high school, we drive improved college completion. Even over this past year, which admittedly has been a difficult one, our high school graduation rate, our college admission rate, and our college persistence rate dramatically outperformed benchmarks. At KIPP, we refer to our students, their families, and our staff as our team and family. Everyone joining us today is absolutely our extended family. We hope you enjoyed learning more about KIPP today, hearing from some of our KIPPsters, both big and small, and we hope that you continue to learn. We hope to be able to invite you soon to take a tour, visit one of our schools, or attend a future event. If you feel inspired by what you saw and what you learned today, please consider making a donation to KIPP. Your donation will directly impact the students you heard from today, as well as those that follow in their footsteps. Now, I'd like to turn this over to our current board chair, June Fowler.
Good morning. I'm June McAllister Fowler, Chairman of the Board for KIPP St. Louis. And on behalf of my colleagues on the board, thank you all for being here today. You know, as I look back over this historic year in which we have lived, few things are as important to our future as the education of our children. And for all of us at KIPP, that education comes thanks to the outstanding leadership team at the regional staff, leadership team at each of our schools, and primarily those teachers and others who every day come and do their best for KIPP students. We could not be more proud of them. We could not have asked them to show up any better than they showed up over this past year. And we look forward to continuing to support them as they provide a high quality education to all KIPPsters. You know, at KIPP St. Louis, our future is bright, made brighter by each of you as our partners, each of the colleagues who serve with me on the board, the regional leadership team, the teams at each of our schools, and again, the most important people after our KIPPsters, our teachers. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate your unwavering support. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chapman and Ms. Fowler. I'm glad you're a part of our team and family. Here's a special video we'd like to share.
Before the people of this world can aspire to their own greatness, we must turn to those inspired to educate us. KIPP teachers know that knowledge is power, so every hour of every day, KIPP teachers are a special kind of professional in a myriad of ways. Supportive, dedicated, creative, and loving, knowledge is power, so KIPP teachers are empowering. They show up for students in each challenge they take on. They show up for each other. When they can't find the way, they make one. KIPP teachers know for that students to grow, their teachers must see them, their teachers must be them. KIPP teachers can show their students because KIPP teachers know their students. They know that each child is a gift and each child education is a promise that can lift. When COVID struck with its viral bond, KIPP teachers stepped up and stepped out to show students what it means to go above and beyond. Distributing school meals at multiple sites so students can eat, they model what's right. KIPP teachers' philosophy is to deliver technology, so just as expected, students are connected. Creating spaces and places where students can participate actively, our virtual classrooms make it reality. Catalysts for change and how we educate, KIPP teachers participate and anticipate because they engage with their families like their teammates. And that's why they can offer the highest quality alternatives for the education of students who seek their own superlatives. KIPP is committed to achieving an environment where students are receiving the highest quality academic experience alongside the deliverance of a place where all are welcome. We know that staff and students' unique backgrounds and identities are the very attributes that elise their destinies. They are not separational. No, they are inspirational, and they bring value to our students' educational journeys. Why minimize or suppress the very aspect of students' and staff identity that demand respect? KIPP schools see the diversity of identities as something to celebrate, so we don't agitate or alienate. We are inclusive so we can activate the unique gifts of all who participate in the KIPP family. Our teachers are a superpower because they are who they are. They never cower. No, it's through their willpower that KIPP gets better every day and every hour. Together with families and communities, we seize on endless opportunities to create joyful, academically excellent schools, schools that serve as the tools to prepare students with the confidence and skills to pursue the paths they choose and climb the hills to college, career, and beyond. So in the end, our students can lead lives that are fulfilling because they are willing, we trust, to build a world that is more just for all of us.
Wow, our teachers are superheroes.
But so are our current and past board chairs who help KIPP get better and better.
We're all looking forward to upcoming graduations and the return to a little more normalcy in the coming year.
Thank you for helping us to create bright futures for the thousands of KIPPsters who are still to come, and for your support in educating and improving our region's workforce and changing trajectories for families.
We have truly enjoyed being with you today. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.